I grew up in a Rastafarian household. I'm Jamaican. I've always been so proud of my blackness, and it's only now that I've separated myself from mainstream media in a way and given myself more control of my own narrative that people are kind of like, oh, I didn't know Jamelia was like this, and it's like.
Kings and Queens, we are here at the Black History Activity Book's official launch, and you know that the Queen of Congo, why the Queen of Congo is here. Well, I have the pleasure, Kings and Queens, of standing next to the Queen of Birmingham, the one and only, Jamelia. It's good to see you, sister.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
What brings you here today?
So I would have been here anyway. I love the fact that we have got so much entrepreneurs within the Black British community. I love the fact that it's in Birmingham. I was so blown away by just the sheer amount of people that are here. But also my daughters have a business called Magic Girls. Big them up. Website magicgirls.com. And so for me, having my children in this space, seeing so many black entrepreneurs doing what they would like to do, is so inspirational for them, and I think it's very important to give our children as many experiences that enrich them as possible. And for me, it's about seeing yourself. So the fact that they can see other people thriving through business and being entrepreneurial is just so important to me.
So what are your girls dealing with in terms of their store?
So at the moment, they're selling T-shirts and bags that they print at home themselves, they make them themselves, but they also provide courses. They do Magic Girls clubs that I help them out with, where we teach how to look after Afro hair, empowerment, self-confidence, and also giving them access to incredible black women. So we do the Magic Girls clubs on every other half term. Next one's in February. They also put on events as well, similar to this, not as big, not as bougie, but they're trying. And the purpose of their Magic Girls Fest is for them to promote not only themselves but other young entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs. The last one was a really good success.
As you're speaking, I'm just remembering you caused a bit of a stir last year with a particular image that came out, around October last year, when you with your daughters, but you was in like all black with a big afro, right? And I was saying, and it was like, what going for Jamelia though, my G? What's going on for Jamelia? But that was beautiful. I just wanted to say it was a beautiful image. Yeah.
Do you know what I find interesting? That a lot of people feel like this Jamelia that they see is a new Jamelia, and I think what people need to understand is that when you work in the entertainment industry, you have to quiet yourself down. You have to make yourself, I don't know, it's kind of like you have to censor your blackness. I grew up in a Rastafarian household. I'm Jamaican. I've always been so proud of my blackness, and it's only now that I've separated myself from mainstream media in a way and given myself more control of my own narrative that people are kind of like, oh, I didn't know Jamelia was like this, and it's like, I've always been like this. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you a secret, sis.
Yeah, okay.
For people like me that was raised similar to you, we always knew. We didn't sense it. We didn't tap in, you know what I mean? We didn't sense it, you know what I mean?
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that.
But on that point though, because you've got your daughters here, and they're running a business, but like you said, you come out in the entertainment industry, and for most people, they kind of would raise their children and expose them more to the entertainment industry, it would seem, than their community, their grassroots community, and it seems like you've made a conscious decision to connect your children in this way. Just say something like that for me, please.
Well, for me, the community is where we should be getting our identity. We shouldn't be looking to people who the entertainment industry, governed by rich old white men, have chosen to be our representatives. We should be looking to our community leaders and our community people who are inspiring and doing great things here at home. Where are we from? Who are your, okay, I'm from Birmingham, so I mean, so man like Cypher, let's talk about him. He is inspirational. It's very important for my children to see him, know him, and to know what he has done, what he has provided for his community, and what is important. Obviously, I'm their mother. These are the things that I preach at home on a daily basis. My children don't take no check. and you know, and which means that I cannot possibly send them out into like a corporate environment or a working environment. They have to be entrepreneurs. They have no choice, because I've raised them in a way where, you know, they don't seek the validation of, you know, of white mainstream media, you know, and choosing to follow entertainers, I feel can actually be damaging. Hence why I've chosen to kind of turn left little piece, you know what I mean?
And we appreciate it, seriously. For those of us who work on the grassroots level, we truly appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And it means a lot, you know what I'm saying? But as well, finally, because you've started as a media platform, you're in media, but you're going more and more independent in media. You started this conversational platform, you created this space, called The Table. Just give our viewers an idea of what that's about.
So basically, The Table is an opportunity to showcase conversations with black women. Black women do not get the airtime that we require on mainstream media. And so therefore, as black women, we need to seek out different types of media. And I think within the kind of, whether it's reality TV or content creation, we're really represented in our entirety. And so on The Table, I want every type of black woman to be represented. We need to have certain conversations, and because that's how we thrive and how we heal as a community. And that's what I want to encourage more than anything, is not only the conversations but the beginning of healing for black women. And by the way, I'm inspired by gotKushTV as well. No, genuinely, like, you know, I'll watch your shows. I've learned so much. There are people that you've had on your channel that I've said, I need to get them on the table. Do you know what I mean? So I thank you as well. I thank you for providing the platform, and, you know, and for schooling me as well. There's so much that I've learned, and I hope that I become that type of platform as well. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be many of us as well, providing that kind of, you know, enrichment. You know what I mean?
Well, check it out, family. Check it out. The Table. Where's the next episode coming out?
Every Sunday at 6 o'clock, Jamelia.com.
Yes, I know, Jamelia.com, you know what I'm saying, The Table, you know what I'm saying, be there. I know she said it's for the sisters, them, you know, but man, them, it's good for us to tune into, yeah? It's very good for us to tune into and hear what our sisters have to say.
Oh, can I say? Yes. I'm not sure when this is going out, but the episode that is out at the moment features Andrew Lindo, who was the person who put together this whole event, and it's a conversation about black history and why it's important. So, yeah. Big up,
Kings and Queens, the Queen of Birmingham, you know. The Queen of Birmingham. Jamelia is in the house. You ain't got nothing if you ain't got Kush.
Blessings on blessings, I am open to receiving them. Raising my vibration, attracting all the good things on this frequency of divine intervention. Although I don't always see, I can feel them. Know your power. We are all divine. This is Tasha and Makeda, bigging up gotKushTV, the UK's #1 online conscious platform. Blessed love.
There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is.